this is part 2 of my Super FM build, and I think it has gone pretty well, but, you know, leaving it up to you guys to judge, comment, you know, let me know what you guys think. So here you go. It's gonna be a mixture of video and pictures, so excuse me for the little bit of mismatch of media, but it is what it is. Enjoy. Here's a quick update on my Super FM build. It is coming along quite nicely, I must say. I have done rear body damper this time, and this time I feel like I have actually nailed the rear body damper design pretty well. And I'm liking the look of it, so definitely staying with this setup. Not gonna take it apart like I did with the last two. Anyways, I'm here at a stopping point for the build as far as putting it together. It's able to run on the track, so I'm gonna do a little bit of testing, and that's gonna be the next update. Other than I will start to do the body tonight. I'm gonna cut it out and get the shape going for to mount it on the body damper, and work with going over the motor here. So yup, looking pretty spicy and can't complain. It's mixture of carbon and FRP. The Super FM chassis is a red reinforced chassis. Anyways, we'll do more of an update and breakdown of the build later on. Enjoy. Welcome back, guys. So here's an update. It's a big update, and I've been building this car for the last couple days now. If you've kept track or you've seen on my social media, I posted up this chassis, this red Super FM chassis, and I was kind of debating on whether to go with a side damper build or a open class body damper build with it, but decided to go this route since I'm more into open class cars. This is the latest and greatest. It's a rear damper setup, and Super FM red reinforced chassis, carbon fiber. FRP up front on the underside, carbon up top. It's relatively straightforward, but what I do like a lot about it is how the body damper works and conforms to right around the motor. I think it looks really unique and cool, especially with this body. It is called the Winning Bird. I added some cool DXN stickers, and funny enough, This paint isn't even like Tamiya paint, it is nail polish. Yeah, I did nail polish on the inside. It kind of like I had to figure out a method of putting the nail polish down, because it's not like you paint it on how you do on your toenails or whatnot. You actually like blob it. So you blob it all over, and then I ended up just clear coating it so the flake doesn't come off onto the car, obviously. Other than that, it has bearings all the way around. It's running a torque tuned motor at the moment. Runs pretty solid. Doesn't have much lift, but it has a good amount. It has some flex in the rear, as you can see, so it does have a little bit more lift than that. Drops pretty nicely, but yeah, this is the latest and greatest. I'm pretty happy with it. This was meant to be built right before I leave to Greece. I'm going back to Europe to visit my home country, and since I'm gonna be over in Europe, I was going to be stopping at Modellismo in Rome, Italy. It is a Tamiya based hobby store, and they have a big Tamiya track. Check them out. The owner's name is Ruben. Shop is Modellismo. Really cool stuff. He has like a cool small indoor layout, and then I believe they have a bigger layout as well. But the track in their videos is like the Italian flag, and but yeah, it's gonna be a pretty cool adventure. I'm gonna get video for you guys, obviously, and produce clips while I'm out there. But this guy is gonna be kind of I don't know, I felt like I wanted to build a car for going to Europe. It's like a memory sake kind of thing. So I thought this car would be the one to be built for the remembrance of this trip. Other than that, I feel like you guys can see what I've done here. Pretty straightforward. It's nothing too crazy. Rear end is sprung just to make it a little bit more predictable, and it to save itself a little bit more. It is 100% in spec from front to rear. It is not too short, it is not too long, it is 100% Tamiya specifications, and so it is good to go. So I'm going to show you the car going around my track a little bit, and this will probably be, I think this is the second time I'm running the car on the track. I haven't got to actually run it. As you can tell, the brakes are still like brand new. So I got to run it like once, and the batteries I put in were dead. So don't even know if this is gonna run 100% right. So you guys are gonna be able to see it first try, pretty much. So here we go. I'm gonna flip the camera around and you guys enjoy. All right, here we go. I love this glitter. It's so cool in the light. Look at that. Look at that. Ka-chow, 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 ka-chow. Yup, I'm a dork. Anyways, let's get this started and see how it goes around the track. So annoying, but it is what it is. Pretty smooth.
nice.
All right. Put some fresh batteries in here. See if it'll stay in. Alright, so that's the test runs of the new build. One thing I don't like, I could say about this chassis, especially Super FM, is different than my previous Super FM. I don't know if you guys know this, but on the regular Super FM, at the bottom here, you have this clip, right? You press this clip and then the motor itself just pops out. It's pretty easy, right? And the motor comes out. Really easy, very simple. And what I like about it is it's one unit. It's just very simplistic and straightforward to use. With this chassis, that is how the motor is set up to be held. With the red, I guess, reinforced version of the Super FM, I ordered this one off of Amazon. Apparently, this style comes like how the VS chassis are set up. It has only one clip. It slides in on the side right here. Slides in, you know, and then it has like the VS, that transmission cover that goes down over the gears. The thing about it is it's not very stable in the fact that when it clips in right here, because these are the two clips, it goes like that. When it clips in right here, it doesn't like to stay clipped very well, so you got to modify it a bit, bend it so it could stay clipped real well. Other than that, I was having issues with running the big wheels like I'm running on this setup. So as you can tell, I switched to a smaller diameter wheel on this guy just because it is more consistent. It was saving itself a lot better on the jumps because my track has a jump and then a corner and then the jump and then a corner again. So it's I basically made it, you know, stable for my track, my course. Other than that, it's very, I'm happy with it. It looks pretty mean, it runs pretty well, and yeah, it's definitely a joy to get this car running and together. So I hope you guys liked what you have seen, and hopefully some of this information is relative to you. So if you're gonna be getting into the Super FM, you know, you have two ways of doing the body damper style, your rear or front. It's all depending on how you want your setup to be. Just remember, when you go rear body damper, it likes to jump further. With the front body damper, it doesn't jump as far. So depending on your track setup and where you're gonna be, you know, one car could work better, the other car could not work as good, or just one setup could work better, one setup could not work as good. So take that in consideration and all the info I've, you know, given you guys, and hopefully you can get your cars built how you like, styled how you like, and get out there and race. So till next time, it won't be too far from now that I'm gonna be making another video, and it's gonna be something pretty cool because, so stay tuned. It's a magazine, and that's the only giveaway I'm gonna let you guys know. It's a magazine. So when you see my next, you know, upload, definitely click on it and watch it, because it's gonna be something
a little unique, especially for the guys here in the States who don't get this very often. So hopefully you guys had fun. Check out my other videos if you haven't. Have a good day. Later.